This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give... A nice shot there of the nighttime skies over Turner Field in Atlanta. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the St. Louis Cardinals. Aiden Donnelly strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here! So it's a solo shot to dead center. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits. And the Bravos are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Leading off the inning, Aiden Donnelly, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Joyce at the track, the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Aiden Donnelly will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun it. Freddie Freeman will get his third shot at it here.
Getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
Adams is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Nick Markakis will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out in. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes for 3rd. Left side. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 7-4 contest. Aiden Donnelly stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so... They've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a... Freddie Freeman will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
The tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Sharp. 1 out. And they'll get a bit closer on the sac fly as they trim the deficit to 2 now. Aiden Donnelly
will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And they do, in fact, let it land foul. Very smart.
Rosenthal comes set. Here's the 0-1.
High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is Joyce. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, if you're going to win a game with a final swing, you might as well do it in style. A walk-off grand slam. Boy, did he put an exclamation point on this game.
Handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. But what surprised me was after a while.
And welcome back to the MLB pregame show as we... Now from 755, Hank Aaron Drive. A look at Turner Field here in Atlanta. Tonight, the second of 4. Aiden Donnelly will stand in, one night removed from driving in 6 in last night's contest.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's...
Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead. So we'll take one. Brian McClelland will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. This should end the inning. Second, and indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. They trail things here 2-0. At the plate, Aiden Donnelly. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. Now the tag by Molina, but it comes too late. He's in there to score.
I think the phrase here is, when you're hot, you're hot. He's been on fire the last...
Digging in to try it again, Freddie Freeman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Borges is there, and that ends the inning. Matt Adams will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Tehran sets. Here he comes 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Simmons on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Sam Freeman will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. Freddie Freeman will stand in now. He's struck out. Liver on 2-1. Runners on his way to third. Fly ball out toward right field. Joyce is there, and he'll bring this one in. The relay, and he will make it back in there. He's safe. Henry Trayer will stand in. The strikeout victim is first. Runner breaks for third. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Joyce is there, 2 down. The relay, throw back to second, and that's a double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 3. Coming to the plate now, Aiden Donnelly, and he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle.
And he's obviously seeing the ball really well today, and his teammates are up on the top step cheering him on, trying to get him that last hit.
Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was his good.
Back live from downtown Atlanta, we welcome you to baseball from Turner Field. It's the first game of the month of July. Matt Adams will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our Topps Player of the Game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose.
Second baseman.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Joyce at the track, the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our Topps Player of the Game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought it.
A nice shot there of the nighttime skies over Turner Field in Atlanta. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. And now here's a look at Joe.
Last month, he drove in over 20 runs. He's proven he's one of the best run producers in this lineup. And if he can continue that level of production, it's going to go a long way toward helping this team win ball games.
Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
And you know, any way you can get...
Aiden Donnelly will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Shot towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Now a chance here in Atlanta to take a look at the Braves. Aiden Donnelly stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home plate. Aiden Donnelly will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay so far.
Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The tag, and he is out at third. And with Aiden Donnelly takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. Freddie Freeman will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Runner goes for third. That's lifted the other way out to left. Lake moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. The tag, and he is out.
That's an out.
Braves will settle for just the 1. We've played 8 full. Atlanta leads it 3-0. Back here in the ATL with baseball on the show. Set to go in the... And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
3 runs on 8 hits.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Braves are winners here, 3-0. Good night from Atlanta.
A reminder that extra post-game MARTA trains are available at the Georgia State Station by following Capitol Avenue to the north. Shuttle service to the 5 Points MARTA station continues for 1 hour after the conclusion of the ballgame.
From downtown Atlanta, we welcome you to baseball from Turner Field. We've got baseball on the 4th of July. Tommy La Stella will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. High pop-up. Freeman is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game. With that, a look at the...
Well, lately, it hasn't been going his way at all. Sometimes you just have to forget about everything and go back to the basics. We'll see if he can turn it around in this one.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. solo shot to right center. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0. In now, Aiden Donnelly. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
High and deep to right center field. Gone!
The batter, number 19,
Aiden Donnelly stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Looking up is Soler. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, the 248th of his career, as we are all tied. Tommy La Stella will stand in. He flew out his last time up. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Aiden Donnelly comes to the plate looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Line to the right side, but foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Soler is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. But what's surprising?
And we're going to see a change on the base paths here as we've got a pinch runner. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He drew a walk his first time up. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And a tag, and he is out easily. Hit hard, ground to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but
This is MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Aiden Donnelly steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
0-1 count and the pitch. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now and gone. Home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center, number 249 career, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead. And we'll take one more look at the big one. Christian Yelich will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw. He's safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Aiden Donnelly is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Back goes Van Slyke. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo. Now to the plate, Robert Werner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit out towards second. Donnelly is up with it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Well, it's still early, but it's Aiden Donnelly will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher
Mike Zunino will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Runner goes for third. On the ground to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder Nick.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jared Saltalamacchia. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
Yeah, you know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best.
The second for 1. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder Scott Van Slyke.
So a big moment here, and standing in, D. Gordon. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And he swings on top and sends it out to second. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Well, you could have put the first base back.
Aiden Donnelly stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, and it's now 6-3.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. And welcome. From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 between the Atlanta Braves. Aiden Donnelly will get his first shot now, coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Freddie Freeman will come forward now, back in the lineup after being... Here's the 3-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And when you've got a pitcher out there that you think might still be a little distracted from the home run earlier in the inning, you can use that to your advantage. And he does that right there by taking second.
Runners on his way to third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw not nearly in time as he takes... Nick Markakis will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Grounded back up the middle. Solano for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Well, you want to get out of the inning without conceding the run, but this is going to be an acceptable trade-off for him. No RBI, but the run does come in from third on the double play.
Aiden Donnelly strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. He's set. Here it comes. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Donovan Solano stands in for the first time now, and he's been en fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over these past 8 ball games. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6. Stepping in, Aiden Donnelly. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first-pitch fastball in that at-bat.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.